showtime. It's showtime for TRN. Oh man, this is something. No comments for anyone watching yet, but we'll give that some time. I know that Nathan just started his deal, so we'll wait and see on that. But TRN's back, baby, and it's pretty cool. First race under the new name. Race 10 of the Barrett-Jackson Cup Series from Myrtle Beach, the Hooters 400. And, oh my. It is TRN. And that is pretty dang cool. Now, this first race, only 55 laps around this short track. It's going to be a pretty quick race, pretty short race. The only real chance of any cautions would be probably in the first couple laps. Beyond that, they'll probably start to get a little strung out. Track position is actually going to be kind of important here. So, we'll see. No pit stops. Fuel run not quite long enough. But, we'll just have to see how it goes. As we enter the second half of the regular season. Race 10 of 18 for the regular season. Race 10 of 26 total. You got some guys right there on the bubble for the chase, including Dominic Anthony, Cody Smart, Cody Young, and some others. And O'Reilly Spurley is right in that mix, I believe, and plenty of others who are trying to get their way into the top 12 in the standings at the moment. Of course, there are also those near the top of these standings are battling for that point bonus headed into the chase. But TRN's back, baby. And pretty dang cool. So those are the full starting positions. We're going to run through the top 10 really quickly here. Riley Spurley is on the pole position. Winner at Burlington for Zydo Motorsports. Starting on pole here today. Dominic Anthony to his outside, number 32. A couple of drivers right in that 10th, 12th, 13th, or anywhere in that window. As far as points, they're trying to assert themselves into the top 12 here today. TJ Hanley is starting third to the inside of Tom Jonas, 48. Derek Hamill and Alexander Rowe, 5th and 6th. Jason Seed and Kate Roy, 7th and 8th. Evan Hunter and Isaac Snyder rounding out the top 10. His viewership is pretty quiet tonight, but that's okay. Probably because all the NRLOA guys are gone. No, I'm just messing around. I'm just kidding. Point leader Mark Davidson starting pretty deep in the field, so we'll see how that will affect things. It's going to be short, but you never know what's going to happen. As if Nathan has started his stream, make sure you can also go check that out. So yeah. Not sure why but yeah. Right now, Ben and Nikki are the only two here, really. I would highly doubt that. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen some familiar faces. Well, I'm sure they'll pop in eventually. I'm just going to get this race going. We'll get the command. We'll fire the engines for the first time in the newly reborn Top Dragster Racing Network. As cheesy of a name as that is. Oh, please. What kind of command was that? Inside lane going to be preferred. However, they're going to be pretty aggressive here on the start because they know track position is going to be key. What's the 48 doing there? Hopefully all is good there. Making sure everyone's rolling. Making sure no one pulls down pit road. And it doesn't look like anyone has that I can see. So pace car's in the restart zone. 79 and 32. We're racing. '79 clearly going to lead the first lap. TJ Hanley looking to get second here. Derek Hamill trying to follow suit. Looks like it was a clean first lap. No 3 wide in sight. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Spurley yet may have, I mean, unless lap traffic becomes a factor, which is possible in this race. Lap traffic, this race might just be long enough, but those two have settled it down. Jason Seed trying to put the 32 to the high side. The outside pulse that are dropping back a bit, as is the 48 who started 4th. Trying to hold it true. There's 3 wide. Snyder way up high. 63, that's Ben Krause, has to check up. You can see they're all pretty close together. 84 looking out. He's one of those drivers on the edge of the chase. Ooh, Cody Smart. Or, excuse me, Cody Young, rather. And then that far inside off of turn 4 does not get the best run, but there's still 3 wide. Fitzwater in the number 9, way up there. This is all pretty deep in the field. In the top 20 right now. You can see they are getting a little dicey. Trying to make up ground as early as they can. Now I've decided, since it is the 14th, and I almost forgot about this, because of the shootings down in Florida. Starting on that 14, 3 laps of silence. I meant to do that at the start, but I forgot. So that will be the case when we take lap 14. We'll begin 3 laps of silence. But for right now, we'll find the 99 and the 57. As per requested. Oh dear. 99, not looking too hot. 55 right in front of him. Right there. So, not the best day for those guys. But hey, next race after this is Talladega, so why does it matter? Gotta love Dega. Always the wild card. And Spurley looking good. Hanley in second. Salem Point Racing in second place right now. Derek Hamill trying to get more of a comfort zone as far as his chase hopes. The 2 and the 20. 4th and 5th. If you dare bring up that dang qualifying thing again, I swear. Looking on through the rest of the top 10 right now. Carter Friesen in the top 10. In the number 10. We're 1 lap away. Coming to take lap 14. Today, February 14th, a dark day. And now 3 laps of silence. Thoughts and prayers to those affected, and Godspeed to those who we lost in Florida today. So as the front three have gotten very spread out, it's actually going to allow them to close in on to the back of the field pretty quickly. So lap traffic could be more of a factor than I had originally thought. And for right now, Spurley, Hanley, Hamill, Seed, Rakowski, Anthony, Jonas, Simpson, Rowe, and Friesen. Looking for some battles here. We got one going on. Mia Leathers and Sean McKean side by side. 13 Leathers, 27 is McKean. That's Nathan Stapleton in the 97. Might also be able to get his nose under there. And there he goes. And Mark Davidson from the 31st starting position, I think. That's where he started. All the way into the top 20 now. So the point leader currently coming into this race. Definitely hoping to hold that point lead. And if he keeps doing this, he might be in good shape to do so. Looking on through the rest of the order so far. Elijah Gordon in 21st right now. He held the point lead for quite a while. He's trying to reclaim it. Teammates side by side at Zach Ryan Motorsport. Matthew Phillips 19. Xavier Griffin 18. With 35 laps to go. This is just outside the top 20 at the moment. As McKean still caught on the high side. Starting to drop back. The 18 as well. See if he's able to get in front of Daniel Alvarez. Doesn't look like it. Alvarez will fill that gap. Number 4 for SSC Autosport. And it's racing number 28. It was Kate Roy there. Looking to maybe get involved unless Jonathan Rains will take advantage as well. But that is all outside the top 20 right now. Not much happening, much above that. We'll just see where the 79 is in relation to the back of the field. They're in the middle of 3 and 4. 79 just now entering turn 3, so we could definitely see some lap cars get caught up to. We just saw the 79 was running about in the lower 20s, so about 21st, 22nd, somewhere in there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'll leave it now. I'm going to go work on the MPSR. 10-4, man. Just a look on that. 30 laps to go in the race. Currently Toyota, Chevy in the top 5. Top running Ford. Going to go a little ways back. 10th place, Carter Friesen. If you're interested in manufacturers. But Riley Spurley looking to become, I think, would he be the first multi-time winner this season? I think he would. We'd have to look again, but I am fairly certain if he is able to hold it right there, I think he'll become the first multi-time winner of the Barrett-Jackson Cup Series. Car number 79 went to victory lane at Burlington on the road course. Played fuel strategy perfectly and got it done now. Right where he wants to be. At Myrtle Beach, as this has actually proven to be a little... I knew it was not going to be the most exciting, but this is really just like a snoozer. So hopefully some lap traffic can get involved eventually. Not going to lie. Is the 99 starting to move up a little bit from... We saw him earlier in last, now moving up slowly. And that's true. That's actually a very good observation. As the 33 of Isaac Schneider started top 10, struggling to hang into the top 30 right now. Yobo Motorsport entry is that number 33. He's got put in a bad spot, and that's where he ended up when it was all said and done. As we have 25 to go, again, quick race. You can see why I made it kind of short. Not much going on right now. See if any of these guys are able to do anything about each other. Probably not. And the 84 is in 15th. The 84 is just outside the chase cutoff right now, so I'm not exactly sure how that will affect him, considering the fact that he is also behind the 32, who is right there. Who actually I think they're tied for 12th, the 32 and the 84. They are tied for 12th in the points. Now, if that were to be the case, after race number 18, which would be the last regular season race, if there's a tie for 12th, we go to race wins and top 5s and top 10s. And if for some reason they're still tied, well, then I would have to figure something out. Maybe if I could find out how many laps they've led in the entire in that entire 18 race stretch. I think that would be the deciding factor. And if they somehow manage to tie that as well, well, then that would just be major conspiracy theory right there. Let's see, 79 out of turn 2. Back of the pack down the back straightaway. Zachary Fitzwater has dropped all the way to the very back of the field. He was near the top 20 a little earlier, if I'm not mistaken. It definitely shows they're shuffling a little bit back here. It's not been a great season for the 02 yet. And that's true. It's going to be tight, though. It has been really tight there at the chase cutoff. It has been close. Cody Smart is also one of those drivers needing a good result right now, not running too hot right now. But again, the next race is going to be the wild card race. It's Talladega. I distinctly remember seeing that on the schedule, so that's going to be crazy. I mean, it's Talladega after all, so you never know what's going to happen. You just never know. Looking through everything here, nothing's really changed now, has it? Yeah, well. That's why I made the race a little short. Okay, very short. Yeah, nothing's really changed. Although the 20 is getting a little closer to the 2. That would be a battle for 4th if they start duking it out. But lap traffic getting a little closer. We'll see if that does or does not become an issue. Welcome, Jason. I think so. From what Diego just said there, I'm pretty sure. I would have to look again just to be sure, but I think. Clicking off laps, just under 20 seconds per lap. That traffic in view of the 79. But that's going to be a heck of a gap for the 21 to make up. As even the 0 is getting a little closer to the 21. Not sure if they'll be able to duke it out at all. Jason, you're running pretty dang well right now, running 4th. Trying to hold off the 20 of Joe Rutkowski at the moment. Taking 11 laps to go for the leaders. I mean, I don't exactly see how even that traffic could hold up the 79, so I think the 79 might just have this in the bag, barring anything happening. Hello there, 96. A little ways back here, 18th. Which actually is pretty good, because that 96 started the race, I think, 31st, so yeah. That traffic will be a factor and nothing happens. Well, hey, as a commentator, it's my job to hype things up, when in reality, nothing's going to happen. Whoops, wrong button. Oh well, there's a neat angle. There's the 79. And on the tail, the 42. Well, not exactly right on the tail, but you know. Well, hey, I'm a commentator. I gotta hype this up. So here I should say, will the fuel last to the finish line with 7 laps to go? Of course it will. But you know what I mean. What did he say? I don't know why he's randomly bringing that up. Five laps remaining this time. In an all-out snooze fest for this race. This is Myrtle Beach. And I'm pretty sure it's a real-life track as well. Hooters, 4 laps to go. Nah, you're fine, man. Well, okay, number one, he's probably just messing around or whatever. And number two, yeah, sometimes you come off as kind of negative, and sometimes as if, yeah, you do hate hedgehogs and the NR, and even you seem to come off as hating the NR the way there for a while. Some things probably just got lost in translation, but that's just how it, yeah, you know. Only one. That's interesting. 2 to go. It's almost over. Finally. My goodness. This has been a big load of meh. We're coming to the white flag. Hooters 400. And Riley Spurley looking to get his second win of the season. Just has to navigate one final lap. And he will get it done. Right behind the 42. But it ain't gonna matter. 2-time winner on the season, Riley Spurley and Zidell Motorsports. These guys are still racing. I guess we're going to want some race back. Ooh, good race here. That was per 31st. One car just beat the 28 there. We actually saw a race. Yay. Now we'll see if anyone wrecks each other. That'll probably wind up being the most entertaining part of this whole thing. Oh, there it was. As 36 just made contact. That was kind of funny. Oh, dang. Yeah, that'll do it. Look at the, oh my goodness. How hard did he hit him? Double zero into the back of the... Oh, fart. Whoops. That'll do it. Ah, well, it don't matter. Wow. But other than that, that was pretty boring. But hey, not for Riley Spurley. Pole sitter gets it done. Collecting maximum points. That will help him out in his chase hopes. TJ Hanley in second place. Derek Hamill third. Jason C. Joe Rutkowski the top 5. Rutkowski getting a little closer to the chase himself. If he's not already in, I can't remember. That was because at the discretion of the team owner of that 36, the original driver was removed. And that was the driver that, and that was your driver they requested. So yeah. Yeah, sorry Mark. It was a quick race, and as you can see, pretty lame. But Dominic Anthony, Tom Jonas, Michelle Simpson, Alexander Rowe, Carter Friesen, the top 10. Looks awfully similar. That's the Powerade series. I'm doing 2 different series, and you're in both of them. You're in the 2 in this one, and you're in the 6 in the other one. And if I recall correctly, you're doing pretty well in the Powerade series. So yeah. Yep, I'm getting to that. That was race number 10, into the double digits. Next race, Dega, baby. Talladega. And also just for the possible montage that I might make at season's end. Go ahead and save the replay. Just because. At season's end, maybe I'll be doing something kind of special. Who knows? Anyways, we'll head to Victory Lane. I think this track has one. And then we're going to look at the points for the first... Okay, that was strange. But anyways, soaking up some sunshine at Myrtle Beach. This is 79. Massive congrats to Riley Spurley, win number 2 on the year. Sweet. Anyways, score 4 we go. After that snoozer. But that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's cool to see a local little short track thrown into the mix. Barrett-Jackson, race number 10. Not found. Okay. Let's fix that. I-70. And that would be race number 10. Results. Jackson. All looks right. My goodness. Yeah, that says it all. Absolute domination on the part of the 79 there. So, 10 races down. We got 8 races to go before the chase. What do we got? Davidson still leading the points, now a 100-point lead. Riley Spurley is second, jumping up 9 spots. That is a big move right there. And that may have that has really given him a nice cushion for the chase. Matthew Phillips is third. Christian Parker, Joe Rutkowski, Elijah Gordon, Dominic Anthony, Cody Young, both moving up plenty, along with Derek Hamill getting himself into the chase, moving up 8 spots. Roger Ray dropping down a bit. He's getting a little iffy there. Roger Ray rounds out the top 10. Michael Canto and Colton Yo finds himself in the chase now, but only 4 points ahead of 13th. Diego Yepes now. Jay Jefferson also falls out. But hey, they got Talladega. They got plenty of time to make up ground. And we'll just have to see what they are able to do from there. But it's still pretty tight. Let's see. 12th is 222 back. 226, 226. That's tied for 13th. And then 15th is 228. So 6 points between 12th and 15th, if that tells you anything. That shows you just how close it really is. And not to count out Ben Crouch either. A lot can happen in the course of 8 races. Especially when the next one is Talladega. There are the full standings. Getting dicey. We'll just have to see what happens. See what chat's saying? Probably not much. A little bit. You have 3 dislikes yet? Probably now. I probably do now. But good to see you, Joe. Welcome, good sir. Anyways, yeah, Andrew Mills still has 10 points. Yes. So, thank you for watching. TRN is back, baby. And I look forward to kicking off the Powerade series under the TRN name. That next race will be at Atlanta for the Powerade series. That will probably be the next stream. If I do that tomorrow, possibly, if nothing is going on. Oh, wait. Tomorrow's the duels. Duh. Duh. Sorry about that. I derped. So yeah, duels tomorrow for Daytona, so that's pretty sweet. And Friday won't be a stream either. And then Saturday might not be either. Sunday's at 500. So yeah, streams might be a little spread out for the next few days. We'll see. But TRN is back. It's pretty sweet. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next race. Until then, have a good night, and take care, and bye for now.